Hey guys, Happy Splasher here. Good afternoon. So right now we're going to go over the 1.33 update. Looks like it has happened today, and there's a lot of stuff going on. So yeah, first let's check it out. So it says, we're excited to release our latest patch, packed with a range of exciting new changes and improvements. So the first one we have here, it says new mode, seasonal PvP. Introducing the exciting new mode, seasonal PvP. Enter a fresh PvP lobby where you can engage in battles using restricted squads of season-specific heroes, warlords, and pets within a dynamic and ever-changing meta. Okay. Warlords and pets will have separate levels specifically for each season. Compete against opponents of similar skill level through the season-based ELO matchmaking system. Acquire season heroes from dedicated chests and the special summon, and compete for the ultimate reward of the season. Please be aware that season chests will occupy the same slots as regular chests. Seasonal PvP becomes available after reaching the 15th league. Okay, looks like we have in our changes here that we will be using different types of squads that, as say here, are restricted. So that means you can only use certain heroes, certain warlords, and certain pets, and have a meta, which I didn't really think about so much just because we just tend to use our strongest heroes. But now with a meta, that means that we have certain heroes that are going to be better than some and worse than others. And so you'll have to pay attention in terms of what you're facing in order to see what are kind of the better combinations. Another thing here, it says that they'll have separate levels specifically for each season. So it looks like the levels for these warlords and pets, they are going to change, and so you'll probably need to level those up, which probably means more usage of gems, coins, etc. We'll find out when we get there. Another thing here, competing against opponents of similar skill level through the season-based ELO matchmaking system. I am currently right now in League 1, but I wonder if downranking to either League 2 or 3 will change the type of matchups we have, or if it's whichever league you end up last achieving. Another thing is season heroes from dedicated chests and the special summons and compete for the ultimate reward of the season. Looks like there are going to be certain rewards for the season, and based upon what they are, we'll decide whether or not we're going to compete. It's probably good to compete the first time just to see what's available, but then afterwards, if they're not as good, we probably won't do it. Please be aware that season chests will occupy the same slots as regular chests, so that means that in League, depending upon how many slots you have, that also means how many chests you can use. And so the more chest slots you have, probably the better chances you have to get more rewards. So we can also check that out. And then as well, seasonal PvP becomes available after reaching the 15th league. So for those who haven't reached League 15, you'll still need to wait. Okay, let's see the next set of changes here. Hero, Warlord, and Profile window enhancements. Okay, that kind of seems visual, but let's check it out. The Hero and Warlord windows have undergone a complete redesign featuring new captivating visuals. The Reborn mechanic has been named to Rebirth to align with proper grammatical conventions. The Evolve mechanic can now be activated directly from the window of the higher rarity heroes. For instance, if you wish to convert epic souls into legendary ones, you can conveniently do so from the legendary hero windows. Okay. The player profile window has also been redesigned to better fit with the new visuals of the game. Please note that the rewards and promo code windows have been relocated to the right sidebar of the profile window. Okay, so it looks like there's a whole bunch of visual changes, and it looks like grammar has changed. The Evolve mechanic, we'll also have to take a look. Well, I mean, we'll hop around and see what these things look like. The player profile window has also been redesigned, so just more visual changes, and then also more visual changes. We got to take a look at this profile window when we see. Okay, we have another set over here. Let's see, it says balance and content changes. Okay. Guilds will be delighted to know that their Vanguard has been reinforced with the addition of 3 new champions, bolstering their ranks and enhancing their collective strength. Exciting news for collectors, the buildings can now be acquired through the Wish Shop, offering additional opportunities to expand your squad. Okay, the Soccer Warlord skins are making a comeback. These exclusive skins can now be obtained through deals. Okay, and Vanakuri can now be unlocked on the first league instead of the GM league. Okay, a couple things on the balance and content changes. Looks like we'll have some new Vanguards in Turf Wars, and so we'll have to check those out as we hop around. Let's see the exciting news for collectors. The buildings can now be acquired through the Wish Shop. I didn't really notice that you couldn't get buildings before, but there aren't really too many buildings that you need to use or, I guess, depend upon the meta. It might actually have to do more with the seasonal PvP, but again, we'll see what happens when the next Wish Shop comes around. Okay, the Soccer Warlord skin, usually that was just the regular skin, but it had a little more health, and that was it. And now you can get them through deals, probably the same ones that we see every week. and they're not really that useful, but again, we'll see if they offer additional things other than just more health. Finally, Vanacoring being offered on the first league instead of GM, so we might potentially see more people playing Vanacoring. That's the building that does reflect damage, and then also allows for a little bit of healing. Okay, we're going on next to bug fixes here, which is the last section. We have visual bugs, including issues with guild bonus assets, and the back button in the draft window have now been resolved. In Draft and Dark Tower, opponents from the Hall of Fame will no longer appear, ensuring fair and balanced matches. Okay, an issue with unstable loading of localization that resulted in missing text has been addressed and fixed. And additionally, various minor localization and bug fixes have been implemented, enhancing overall stability and performance. Okay, so sounds good. They're making more changes so that the game isn't that unstable, and then also changing some of the visuals, and then also making sure that localization is good. So yeah. All right, so first let's go claim our reward for reading this. Get a little bit of a demi scroll and a little bit of soul dust. Okay, and then we'll start hopping around first. So let's actually head over to the league, because that sounds like where a few of the changes are going to be. So we'll head over to the squad first. Actually, well, I guess league here. We can take a look at the windows. So let's go to any hero. Okay, and then we have a little bit of evolve showing up here. So that's cool. Kind of shows you all the evolutions all together. I wonder if we can click around. Can't evolve into this hero. Can't evolve. Oh, okay. So, oh yeah, we obviously can't evolve into the legendary. But you can say, for example, click on the epic, and then I'll show you. Oh, okay. Yeah, this is pretty cool. Being able to see the numbers, and then also being able to compare as well. So you have that much. All right, so that's good. This is the rebirth/reborn. Does tell you, and it also focuses on which stats in particular are actually going to change. So I remember before that they used to be able to change the other skills whenever it shows up here. Nope, it shows our reborn. Okay. All right, let's head over to the warlords to see what that looks like. So we'll head over to our Morgoth. All right, don't see anything over here. Don't see anything over here. Let's go to another warlord. Let's do maybe the Spider Queen. Not seeing anything over here. Okay. Nope, nothing different. Let's go over to the pets. Go to our Glee here. Nope. Okay, nothing there. All right, there's a section here. It says Seasons Battle. You can actually set your squad. And wonder which heroes we're allowed to pick. Guess there's really anything here. Another set of setups. Let's see what kind of pet we are allowed to choose. Oh yeah, it would be here. Okay, yeah, we can set that up for later. All right, let's head over to the league and actually see what we're gonna take a look at. So we have the Seasons Battle thing that's now in the mill, and open up a space available so that we can potentially get a reward. Okay, let's click on the Seasons Battle, see what happens. Okay, so it does actually change us over to a different area, which is kind of cool. You can swap between the two. So we can have our normal rewards if we don't click the Seasons Battle, but if we click the Seasons Battle, I want to see what we have for rewards. Does it tell us? Does not. Let's see what it has for rankings. So these are the rewards. You can get a lot of legendaries if you end up being number one. Otherwise, you got a fair amount of epics. And then let's see if we swap back, see what that looks like. Okay, that doesn't help us. So we have our chests. So it's your choice of either 2 chests, which will give 1,000 legendary souls, which we actually do fairly consistently. We do the season battles. We currently have a squad. I guess we could just choose squad. Let's click the info and see what happens on the season battles. All right, so complete against equal opponents using the given set of heroes. Season chests allow you to get heroes from the current season. Okay. Warlord and pet levels are set individually for each season. Defeat the opponents and get seasons grand rewards. Okay, let's click the matchmaking rules. Oh, just brought us to another website. Nope, never mind. I guess it could still be helpful anyways. So season battles, tier, which, okay, they have to fix the grammar there. And then we have some comments about it. Just one hero upgrade will kill all players. Season battle make like Dark Tower. No one knows what hero to get. Okay, that's fair. All right. I guess we can just try and make a squad and see what happens. All right, we're not locked into these. What if we do the... It can't be simply these heroes, right? It's got to be something else. Let's... All right, let's do the legendaries. Okay, so it does filter a little bit into the type of heroes that you can use. Quite a lot of heroes that you could actually choose as long as you have them. You can see, for example, okay, so these are the ones that we have. We can use epics here as well. You know, we'll hop into a battle. We can see what that looks like. These are our strongest heroes. Looks like. Let's actually get rid of this one. Put this in. Make this a little more balanced. Kind of interested to see where it's going to take us. This is actually going to be pretty good. Might use that one. Sure about this one. Probably going to be chaos. Oh, we're stuck with. Let's see which warlords. Oh. I mean, this is going to be a no-brainer right here if we're just going to end up using... Can we promote them already? Okay, sure. I mean, it doesn't hurt us to actually promote for free. Select the Morgoth. Check what we have in terms of pets. Probably going to select our strongest pet over here. Also, it's the only legendary out of our pets. And you might as well use other legendaries too. Looks like we can also promote. Yeah, so if you do end up doing seasons, you want to make sure that you have your levels up here. And they're all free, so might as well do it. I wonder if... Is it 40, 50 on the... Okay, yeah. Oh, no, this one's not the strongest. I'm going to actually put this one in and see if this works. Still looking around, see if we can actually improve our warlord even more. Nope. What about our heroes? We have evolve to level those up. Okay. Now these are the levels of the actual... Okay, so you could still level them up. Yeah, it doesn't matter if you end up doing it. So it looks like it's dependent upon the collection that you have in your squad, but then also their levels as well, and then they filter it from there. So it does benefit you to actually level up your heroes as much as you can. Let's hop into a battle and see what this looks like in terms of our rewards. No surprise that a Morgoth is here. Okay, with this Jaxie the Thunderfist with the block and the evasion, you do want to take care of her. Go with the Deadlord here on D3. Clearing out the melee hero, also getting some heroes to block. Looks like they went with their own. And I wonder too if on the interface that you can still see the squad, so let's actually click on the names. And this may be accurate. This looks pretty similar to the type of heroes that we've seen. Does it say stats? No, that doesn't matter. Okay, well, we'll just keep on going with the battle. Kind of clear that out. Deal damage there, and put some bleeding. We do have our damage skill for next turn, so that's fine. Could actually use this trying to clear those out. Okay. We've got the frost going on here. We're going to go with our damage skill in order to look to clear these. We want to also put a little bit of damage on the board. Let's actually go with the Sheer Shah here on B3. Just to deal enough damage. Frost is still around. I forgot we didn't deal enough damage to destroy the Deadlord here. Okay, we have some damage going on over there. This hero is going to be destroyed. It's just a matter of can I freeze the other one. I'm going to go with the Arthur Frostblade and see if we can actually get the freeze to happen. That did not happen. This is now gone. And we are going to be taking lethal now. Okay, so these battles are a little more difficult. Let's see what the fame is going to drop us to. Ooh, okay. Yeah, let's do another battle. Let's see what happens. Our goal right now is to get at least one chest, so that way we can then continue getting rewards and seeing how much different they are from the regular season rewards. Okay, so we have the Vixen the Stormlord here with some freeze to one of our heroes whenever our warlord's attacked. Also some damage to our warlord at the beginning of turn. We want to clear this out, but this building here has the Reborn, so that's going to be a problem. I suppose we could just freeze him as well. So we'll take a little bit of damage, so that's fine. That's nice. All right. They do have their Arthur Frostblade with the Khalid Bulg. The Khalid Bulg does give attack boost at the beginning of the turn for every charge, and then also the Arthur Frostblade gives us health boost at the end. Still want to do some freezing. Let's do some damage first. Let's also put... We do have the Caesar's Head here on A3 to give some mental shield. Do you want to clear this up? Will you have enough damage for this? Yeah, I'm probably still going to have to clear this up. Alright, so we did get rid of both the Arthur Frostblade and the Vixen. Okay, a little bit of damage over there. We don't have damage over there, unfortunately. They have the Hanako Lady Banshee with the Horo Horo when one of our non-Chaos heroes die. Just want to have something to block for now. And we'll also see if there's some curse damage. Nope. I know our Warlord does damage at the end of the turn. Just don't know how much. 63, okay. So if we can actually stay alive for 2 turns, we'll be good. Let's actually just place this Deadlord over here on B2. Got a little freeze, and that's good with the Arthur Frostblade. And we're going to see some additional damage happen anyways. We have the Void Jewel here that actually deals curse to our heroes if an Order hero attacks on our side. We're going to avoid that altogether, and we're just going to go with the melee here on A1. We'll see the Mental Shield come up, but then there's poison damage at the end of the turn right here, and that deals damage to the Warlord. In that case... Oh, there we go. All right. Waiting for that to kick in. All right, so here's one of the chests, and let's see what they have in here. So 1369 for the Seasons Battle. Let's see if we open up one here. We're getting 1385. That's awkward. Alright, so slightly less, but we do want to have a high ranking over here because, as mentioned, if you do end up getting within what's going to make sense for the legendaries here. So you'll get one in the top 20. Okay. Otherwise, let's see, even with that. So you'd have to be number 1 in order to actually get close to 3 legendary chests. We'll have to see what happens. Okay, so that's the Seasons Battle. Let's hop over to a couple more places. Where else would it be? I gotta go back to the news and check that out again. So we did the seasonal PvP, we did that. Okay, we saw the design, we saw the rebirth, we saw the evolve, which is very good. Player profile, window, visuals in the game, was it here? This looks a little better. Okay, yeah, we were talking about, because I remember there was a smaller box and then they had the little numbers. So we can check out our stats, which are there, check our medals, which are here, we have rewards. Okay, this is a new section, even though we had rewards from before, but they're all under players. That's cool. Gallery here. Promotion codes, not here. We don't have any, but they are, but you can put them in here. Yeah, let's go back and see once again. All right, balance changes. Vanguards. Yes, we have to go check out the Vanguards and the soccer skins. All right, so let's go check out the Vanguards. Those will be at the guild. Here are the Vanguards. And there are actually new Vanguards over here. So, you know, ooh, looks nice. So we click on it, and what do we have? You have to use 2,000. Okay, do we have 2,000 right now? Do we have 1,000? Do we have 500? Okay, we'll head over to our war spoils. We have 23. That's not enough. All right. I do know that we had won some stuff before, so let's actually collect our rewards from the Turf War. You can see our guild has been doing pretty good, even though this is not as well as we could have gone. I don't see 2,000, unfortunately. Double check and see how many we got. 923. So we'll probably have to wait 1 or 2 more in order to get the new Vanguards. So we can actually check those out once we actually have enough coins. All right, and let's go. What was the other thing? Stuff to remember. Whoop, that's not. Oh, soccer skins. Let's see if those are available. So we'll head over to the deals. Let's see. Skins. I don't see anything there. Head over back to the event center. Deals. Nope. Companions. Nope. Maybe in squad? Soccer skins here. Yep. Available. Yep, so we'll just need to wait until these are available in the deals. Yeah, not too many changes actually overall. And just to recap for what we have seen. So there's a new mode of battle that you can do. We're going to see how, well, I guess what kind of rewards we're going to have at the end of the season. And then we'll also see a kind of a meta develop. And then for the window enhancements, just more visual stuff. Things are a little more tight in terms of where they are, so you don't have to go clicking around as much. New Vanguards. We need more coins in order to get them, so we'll have to hold off. And then also having access to the Soccer Warlord skins, so that's cool. And then the other visual bugs, which they've fixed. So overall, mostly visual, maybe some changes in game modes. Not too much has actually changed, but yeah, we'll see what happens as the season progresses. So yeah, we'll see you guys later. This is Happy Splasher, signing off.